Hello YouTube. This is Elishi, and I am back with another video. And I gotta say that I'm really unsettled, and I'm gonna tell you the reason why. I'm getting really tired of the synchronicities. And yes, we're talking about the twin flame journey. Yes, I know I'm a Christian woman, but I have been seeing synchronicities since, let's see, for 10 months, in reference to the non exclusive dating relationship. For the past 10 months, I have seen this man's name everywhere, literally everywhere. Um, I'm talking about, I'll Google um, something totally different than love or dating, and then the person's name with a photo credit is this man's name. I go for a walk on a promenade and look at a historical fact, and the historical fact will have that man's name. What else? I go to the mall and look at the tree lighting, and I look at the tree, and the tree has an ornament with this man's name on it. I go to look at sunglasses, and the sunglasses, right next to the sunglasses, is this man's name. And I've been actually seeing a lot of his name on the internet. So, like, I will go look up a name of a song that I like so that I could play it on YouTube, and then all of a sudden it'll be a different version of the song covered by somebody with that man's name. And it's really creeping me out. And actually, the one time I actually had, I think 4 or 5 months ago, where I was kind of trying to initially accept that this non-exclusive dating relationship was over. I actually looked up a Bible verse. I believe it was Romans 8:18, which is the pain that you're feeling can't compare to the joy is coming. And uh, the man has a very unique full name, and that name was attached to that scripture when I looked it up. I was looking it up just to have something to, like, a picture image of the scripture, and I was looking it up just to have something to kind of, like, help me through just the ending of the situationship, and the man's name showed up. So it's really creepy. It's really freaking me out. I started praying to God to just take that away, because really what I'm trying to do right now is to just move on. Uh, I have removed any dating applications off of my phone. I have canceled all dating app subscriptions, and I had made it a point that I will not be doing online dating. And if I were to meet someone, it would have to be organically. And I'm open to meet someone organically, but I'm not trying to do the online dating because it's just not been very successful. So I've been just trying to focus on just going to different events and um, you know living life and enjoying life. So this afternoon, after I drop off groceries to my house, I plan on going to the pool just to relax and have just like a nice leisurely fun day. And I'm really freaked out. Like, I'm trying to move on. I'm trying to forget about this person, but I keep seeing his name everywhere. And actually, the one time I was really, really, really creeped out was that I went to go watch a YouTube video um about something totally unrelated, and it was kind of like a clip from, I don't know if it was The Real or The View or The Talk or one of those type of shows where you have like a couple different people, or The Chew. It was one of them type of shows where you have different people on there discussing different topics. And then the one lady said, "Oh, my husband such and such, da 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 da," and I almost threw my headphones off my ears because it was this man's name. So it's like now I'm hearing the name as in addition to seeing the name. And when everything is pointing to, in the natural, is pointing to, let let this go. This man is not in a position to be with you. And just focus on living your life. And this man has not as of late even showed any, since I've ended it, has not even like try to contact me or have any kind of friendship with me. And the last time we spoke, there was actually a 4 week, or it was like I hadn't spoke to him in about a month. And I'm like, to me it's like, okay, that's not a person that um wants to be with me. I took that as a sign. Okay, if a guy is really into you, they're not going to let 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 days, 5 days, 7 whole days go by without contacting you, right? So at this point, it was like a whole month. And it was kind of like he was expecting me to be all happy, excited that he finally called. And I was like, this is not going to work. We don't want the same thing. Usually a guy that wants to be with you is going to be territorial. They're going to want to know, this is my woman. He wasn't doing that with me. He was like literally letting me be out and about in situations where I could have met other men, where I did meet other men. And he was not territorial with me. um it actually seemed like it seems like he's still looking for, you know what what he wants. So I took that as, what, there's nothing in this natural, three-dimensional world that he is doing to give me any indication that he is interested in any real, committed, exclusive relationship with me. So I made the smart, correct decision to just let it go so I can guard my heart, so that I didn't get into um a friends with benefit type of situationship where he will just say, "Oh, well, I told you that it wasn't going to be more than just friends, and you consented to it, so I didn't break your heart." I didn't want to do that. So I decided to be like, you know what? I, made a mistake of sleeping with a man that was not committed to me. And I figured, I don't have to keep making that mistake. So I decided to just let it go, cut my losses, take the L, take the loss, and move on with my life. But then I'm still seeing his name everywhere. And when I look this up, it's called synchronicity, and it says that God, the universe, wherever the fuck it is, I don't know if it's God or the devil, is is sending you these signs, these syncs, to guide you along your twin flame journey. And I'm like, well, it can't be leading me back to him, because fuck, I ain't calling him, you know? So I'm like, I'm like, please God, take this away. I don't want to see this man's name anymore. I really just want to like heal my heart and just let this go, so that when the right person comes along, I can be healed and ready to be with that person without having um this man as in the back of my mind, like, of who I really want to be with. You know, I really just wanted so, and I had said to myself, you know what, now that you have let this go, I said to myself, you need to just take the time. Like, if it's okay, this situationship, if we're gonna call that, was about like 6 months. Okay, take the next like 2 to 3 months, collect yourself, kind of reflect on what the mistakes were made, so that you can move differently in the future. And but I'm still seeing this man's name everywhere. I'm really annoyed. I'm really annoyed, and it's like I see this man's name one more time, I just might cuss. It's just everything is pointing to this is not it. So leave me alone. It's not it. It's not going to work. It's not going to happen. It's just I don't want to see the name anymore. I don't want to see the first name. I don't want to see the last name. I don't want to see the middle name. And I've seen all of them. All of them. I've seen first, middle, and last name. Um, and I've seen all. I've seen all kinds of things. And I won't even name everything, because I don't want to give it away. But I've seen all kinds of things that leads to him. That road leads to him, and reminds me of him. And I just really want to let it go. And you know, it's happening so much to the point I can't say that it is a coincidence anymore. Like at first I was like, oh, it's just a coincidence. But then I actually started taking pictures of everything as I was seeing them. And matter of fact, by the time I had started taking pictures, it had been already 2 weeks or so of me seeing the name a lot. So by the time I actually started taking the pictures of these things, I had already been seeing the name. And you know, I actually stopped taking pictures for a while, and I started taking the pictures of me seeing this name again, because I just kept on seeing the name, I kept on hearing the name. So if anyone else has experienced this, as far as seeing a person's name everywhere, I really would like you to make a comment and tell me about your experience, and like, you know, when does it stop? Because kind of right now I'm trying to figure out, okay, how long is this going to happen? When does it stop? I want it to go away. So that's all I have to say for this for now. Please like and subscribe.